I'm excited to introduce you to the people, the culture, the history, the nature, and the beauty that is Belize. Within the College of Behavioral and Community Sciences, we have Communication Sciences and Disorders. In Communication Sciences and Disorders, we have several majors that work with people who are deaf. Our sign language interpreters, our deaf studies majors in particular, as well as our LSH majors who work as speech language pathologists and people who go on to work in deaf education. As a result of this, we have two groups of people who really go to Belize. We have our people who use sign language, who know ASL, and who are going to work with Rochelle Sedembrino to actually do training in the deaf community, as well as people who are more interested in speech language pathology or deaf education. Those people are going to work with Mrs. Sills to work with people who work with the deaf. So whether you know sign language or not, this trip could be right for you. We also have others who are interested, people who work in nursing and medicine, people who work in social work. They also find this trip where they get to understand a different culture, not only the culture of Belize, but also the deaf community itself and its struggles with education, accessibility, access to interpreters, healthcare, etc. We get to see how this entire population functions and what their life is like. So if you're interested in this, we invite you to join us spring break of 2018 for our 9-day trip to Belize. Let me just tell you a little bit about it. You're going to get to experience several cities. You'll go to Belize City, Orange Walk, San Ignacio, as well as one of the Keys, which is a small island out in the middle of the Caribbean. You'll get to see the deaf community in these various places and come to understand a little bit of the deaf community struggle in these places. When you go, you're gonna make friends with the people that go on the trip. All these pictures on the slideshow are actually from previous trips that we took. So you don't think, it looks beautiful in the picture, but it's not really like that. No, it's just that beautiful. You're going to get to experience not only the culture but also the nature. This picture was taken as just part of the path to where people slept at the Tropical Education Center at the Belize Zoo. You're going to get to come up close to animals, to jaguars, to the crocodiles, although in a very safe way, and see how well these animals are kept and how the nature is really appreciated in Belize. You're going to get to see the history and the culture. You're going to go 20 miles down a river to the Mayan ruins of Lamanai, and go on top of one of those pyramids and look out over a jungle where, as far as you can see in any direction, the only human-made thing that is there are Mayan ruins 2,000 years old. You're going to get to see that, and you'll hear the howler monkeys scream, this terrifying, loud scream that's made from these cute little animals that once you see them, you won't be afraid anymore, but you'll just think, how in the world can an animal so small make such a terrifyingly loud scream? Really, the hair on the back of your neck is going to stand up when you have that experience at Lamanai. And then the beaches. Again, these are just pictures we took at the beach. It's not hard to take a good picture in Belize. Those are the little, there are docks that you can lie on, and then you also have the hammocks that you see over the water that you can rest in and have a drink in as you just sit right there on the beach, enjoy the breeze. Even though it's tropical paradise, it's not hot in the breeze, right off the Caribbean. I'm not a beach person, and yet I love the beaches of Belize. But again, the reason we're going is the people. You're going to get to meet the people, help the people, and provide something to the people. You're going to come away with experiences knowing people up close. You're going to eat Belizean food. Everything's provided. You land in Belize, to the time you leave, our guide Ivar is going to take care of everything for you. It's you're going to get to see the countryside, not like when you go in on a cruise ship, not like when you go with your family and stay at a hotel, but you're going to get to see the entire country, mountains to rivers to rainforest to beaches to islands to the ocean. You're going to see the whole thing like a local. You're going to eat like a local. You're going to get an experience that's really priceless in these 9 days. So please, if you're interested, you need to reach out about the Spring Break 2018 trip. Go to USF Education Abroad's website and look for the program Deaf Community Support in Belize, or email me, surrency at usf.edu. That's SURRENCY at usf.edu. Surrency at usf.edu. I can't wait to answer your questions and help you out. You're going to really have the time of your life in Belize.